Hello everybody, so let's talk about Titanfall 2 maps and modes being free without the requirement of the Season Pass. And so according to this article on PCGamer.com, Titanfall 2 is out tomorrow, and in case you thought Respawn was bluffing when it said all maps and modes will be free in the game's multiplayer, last week the developer has now taken to social media to drive the point home. Nowadays, the season passes are so commonplace that the news comes as somewhat of a surprise. We're now used to paying the base game equivalent in order to get our hands on maps, skins, expansions, or whatever else the extras long-term passes grant us access to. But the following tweet posted yesterday by the game's official account suggests that this will not happen in the case of Titanfall 2. Remember when buying games got you everything? Another reason Titanfall 2 is different. No season pass needed. Really earning the brownie points from the gaming community. In the above linked blog post, which also explores the range of new features Titanfall 2 brings to the table, Respawn elaborates, no season pass required. This means no splitting up the community, and it all starts with the legendary Angel City map, remastered from the original Titanfall. This means once you've purchased Titanfall 2, your investment includes a full single-player campaign, the full multiplayer maps and modes, and long-term support with no hidden costs. You can pre-order the game to play 3 days early, but it will never cost you extra. At this stage, it of course remains to be seen if Titanfall 2 is any good or not. Stay tuned for our review, and therefore whether or not this marks a good deal. That said, it's nevertheless refreshing to see Respawn buck a trend which ordinarily costs us more money, and while the way the above statement is worded probably suggests single-player DLC, if any should be released down the line, will not be free of charge. What we are set to get is admirable. Titanfall is due out tomorrow, October 28th. In the meantime, here's another look at the live-action launch trailer. So I think moves like this earn a lot of loyalty from customers and from gamers. People like myself are more apt to buy something we don't want if it's supporting somebody that we like or respect. There's a lot of games out there that I've bought multiple times just because I want to support the developer and I don't mind buying my friends' copies of the game. And so I think this is a good start with how much Titanfall 2 was. I don't want to say it was a failure because I enjoyed it, and everyone I know that played Titanfall enjoyed it while it was out. But it kind of pittered off really quick, and then there was a problem with a lot of people having certain DLCs and their friends not having the DLCs. So I think this is their direct their way of keeping the community not splitting up, which I think, keeping them together, which they did even mention. We don't want to split up. They said this means no splitting up the community. It's the first thing they mentioned. So I think that's probably the driving force behind this idea, and it's great. $60, you get the full game. I mean, I think it's been about time for developers and the producers or the publishers to try to win back some goodwill of the gamers by doing things like this. Because with this year having No Man's Sky having been released, a lot of people are still really people are more skeptical now than they used to be. And for the big publishers, it's not, sticking to their guns isn't going to be the best course of action, at least in my opinion. There needs to be a little bit of give and take on both the gamers and the developers and publishers. So anyways, I just wanted to share this with you guys, mostly because it's nice to report some good news and companies acting good and whatnot. So anyways, that's all I have to say. Feel free to leave a comment below on anything you might have to say on the subject. I'll be reading through your comments and replying to them. My name is Everdread. I don't do music. I do news on an almost daily basis whenever there's something to report on. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you later.